cactus and succulent growers, welcome to Desert Plants of Avalon, and in today's video is going to be an update on all of the awesome cacti and succulents that we got a few months ago from our wonderful friends Daz and Edith, Cactimania, here on YouTube. And I have quite a few of the wonderful plants that they gave us in our kitchen window. They're overwintering fantastic, and I'm going to take each tray out and show you the plants, how they are doing. And I've also got some in my grow room as well, some awesome Haworthias that Daz and Edith gave us. And before I start, if you're not familiar with Daz and Edith's incredible cactus and succulent channel, Cactimania, then you have to go over and subscribe and check out their amazing videos. You'll see they have incredible plants, and also Daz is an amazing photographer and filmmaker as well. So I'll link Cactimania's channel up above, and thank you Daz and Edith for these beauties. So then guys, I'm going to start off with this tray here, and here we go. So taking them out the window to show you better here. This one is Prodia Schwabesiana. And I just want to mention that most of these were grown from seed from Daz himself. So he's incredible at growing from seed. And these are extra special because Daz has grown them from seed, and they're just the most gorgeous little sweetie puddings. So first of all, this is Prodia Schwabesiana. And also grown from seed from Daz. Gorgeous little Prodia there with lovely hooked spines. Absolutely stunning. And then here we have three Frailea mammiferas. And I did have another one that I did give away to my friend here at the Cactus Society. Sorry Daz, but he was wanted one of these for absolutely ages, and he's a very, very, very good cactus grower. So I gave one of them away. We had 4 of these, but we've kept the 3 here ourselves. A Frailea mammifera, absolutely awesome cactus, very special as well there. Beautiful golden spines, and that's overwintering really, really well. And then here we have Gymnocalycium monovile hybrid, and a Gymnocalycium uakiense here, also doing very, very well. Again, grown from seed from Daz, beautiful. And then we have Prodia wernerii here, and we have 3 of these little stunners. Look at these, all different sizes, absolutely gorgeous Prodias. As I say, they're just the most gorgeous little puddings. Oh, I love them. And here another Prodia Schwabesiana, again lovely with the hooked spines, absolutely gorgeous. And the reason why I took these in and didn't keep them in the polytunnel, they're cold hardy enough, but because it was my first winter with them, I wanted to be extra careful. So I wanted to overwinter them here in the kitchen window, where they get tons of south facing light, and it's quite cool in here, so they'll overwinter well. But I just wanted to keep an eye on them because, as I mentioned, my first winter with them. Prodia berningii as well. Look at that gorgeous one. Isn't it just beautiful? And here Stenocactus zipfancanthus. What a name. Zyphacanthus. Stenocactus zyphacanthus. Very beautiful. 4 little cutie pies in there. They are just gorgeous. So that's the first tray. I'm going to show you the second tray on here. Now here's a tray of awesome gymnos. And this one is Gymnocalycium natalea. Absolutely lovely. Two in there, double. Absolutely gorgeous. Lovely deep plum colour to them as well. Again, grown from seed by Daz. Gymnocalycium myovinces as well. There's 2 also growing in there. And a Gymnocalycium friedrichii aqua dulce. And what is amazing, they are actually coming into bud. They started to come into bud sort of late fall, early winter, when I took them inside from the polytunnel to overwinter. And the buds fell off, so I obviously I thought then they weren't going to open. It was too late in the year. And now it's coming into bud already, which I'm really pleased about. All the other cacti in the polytunnel aren't showing any signs of buds yet, because obviously it's kept cool, but it's much warmer here in the kitchen as well. They get a lot more warmth in the kitchen windowsill than they do in the polytunnel. I think this is why they're coming into bud early. You can just see the beginnings of buds on the Gymnocalycium Friedrichi there. Look at that. I'm so happy, Daz. Buds already, signs of spring. And look at this bud. That is really exciting on the Maiavici as well. And also, guys, the other Gymno Friedrichi, Aquadulce, also buds as well. You can just see the very, very pink beginnings of buds there. That is amazing. And also here, another Maiavici. Signs of a little bud forming there too. So they're definitely waking up far earlier than my other cacti in the polytunnel. Gymnostillatum. These are just gorgeous. Look at these. And they are like little gorgeous little buttons. Another Aquadulce Friedrichi Gymno also. You can see there a little bud just starting to form. So these are going to be flowering. They're probably one of the first to flower this season. And Gymno Friedrichi again, also this little bud there and this little bud there. So they are definitely waking up that bit earlier than the ones in the polytunnel. Proja Beningi as well. Look, they're gorgeous. Again, Daz has grown from seed, and a Gymnocalycium stellatum. They're beautiful stunners. Woohoo! And the third tray. Now, I just want to mention that these three here were not from Daz and Edith. These two here, these two Astros, were gifted to me also last year from my wonderful friend Derek Klusky here in Ireland. And this lovely Asterius, the lovely big one. Again, it could have stayed in the polytunnel, but it was my first year with it, so I wanted to overwinter indoors. That's doing really well. Beautiful Astro. And this Astrophyta myriostigma Onzuku Fukuru is one of them awesome ones with all the nodules on. Beautiful. That is doing amazing as well. Again, from Derek. And this one was a Turbinicarpus sorobidae from my wonderful friend Danny Rose. And that's one I wanted to take in as well to keep an eye on it. But all of these others are from Daz and Edith. So here we go. This is Obrigona denigri. And I'm very excited because Daz and Edith actually gave me one of these quite a few years ago. And sadly, it didn't make it. So I'm really happy that they sent me another one. And it is absolutely thriving. It is doing so well. And I just want to mention I haven't given any of these a scrap of water since September. They're all dry. So although these are all quite small, I was thinking I may have to give a wee bit of water. Certainly by now if they're shrivelling. But they're overwintering perfect. So I won't be giving these any water probably till late March, early April time. But they're not showing any signs of shrivelling. They're doing really well. This Obrigona is looking amazing as well. Just look at that, Daz. Isn't it just gorgeous? I'm so happy. Really well. And then we've got here as well this this one is Stenocactus. Stenocactus Zyphacanthus. I had another one in the other tray, as you can see. It's also doing really well. Gorgeous little fluffy woolly one with gorgeous brown wispy spines at the top there. Whoa. And then Turbinicoptus valerianus albiflorus. And I've got 3 of these, again, that Daz has grown from seed. I've got 3 pots of 3. And these are little miniatures, and they're also doing really well. They are gorgeous. Look at them. And then I have the Echinocereus rigissimus, often known as the rainbow cacti, also grown from seed. I have 4 of these, and these are also doing incredibly well, overwintering well. Just look at that. Look at that. That's absolutely massive. They've grown so much since I had these. You can see this one is starting to take on its little red coloration. So obviously these are going to be going back out into the polytunnel, probably in the April time, once the chance of the very cold weather has passed. As I say, most of these are pretty cold hardy anyway, but I wanted to be on the safe side, overwintering them in the kitchen window. Now I'm going to show you the last tray here. Ooh, the 4th tray, and then I'm going to take you upstairs obviously to show you the Haworthias and the Euphorbia bisas that Daz also gave us that are doing really well. Now first of all I just want to mention these 2 Astros here were also gifted to me from Derek, and I've got them here as well because my first year with them. This one, Astrophytum myriostigma cultivar rocotosu. What a stunner, isn't it just gorgeous. Look at that, guys. It is really, really amazing. And another Astrophytum asterius here. This is a bud that was from, this is going to come off. Yeah, this was one that was from late summer. So I pulled that off now. But they're doing really well. And then all of these then are from Daz. And more Astros. I'm really happy actually because Daz has given me some more Astrophytum asteriuses. And they are doing very, very well. Overwintering perfectly. Astrophytum asterius all grown from seed. There. And Astrophytum asterius super kabuto. Gorgeous. And more super kabutos and asteriuses, and they are just looking so well. Again, Astrophytum asterius can be a little bit temperamental with me in the past, but these are overwintering absolutely perfectly, and they've grown so much, as you can see, Daz and Edith. They are really lovely. And then here in this pot here, I have Echinocerius, Echinocerius trianguli, what a name, Triglachoi. I'm probably saying that wrong, Daz. I'm sorry. Echinocerius triglachoi, Diatus merjovensis, variety enormis, and these are really awesome. Just look at them, dainty ones, and they're overwintering really well. I thought I may have to give them a wee bit of water, but they're doing really well, as you can see. Gorgeous little spots and patterning on. They're beautiful. And then these guys are my two Gymnos that Daz and Edith gave us. Now this one is Gymno Maya Vinci Variegato, and just look at that variegation. Again, it is also coming into bud. Formed buds late autumn and they fell off, but that's another sign of a bud. So hopefully it will stay on. It flowered lovely late summer as well for us. Beautiful pink flowers. And it's absolutely beautiful Gymno. And here, Gymno Maya Vinci Root Beer. And look at that. Now I think this little bud, yeah, that's going to come off. That was one from late winter. So this one is a new one, and that one has come off on that. But look at that, it's doing really well. The root beer also flowered last summer for us after we got it from Daz. But I do think, I've actually just spotted this, guys. Turn this round. Guess what's here? There is a fresh bud. A little rosy pink fresh bud there, as you can see. So that is coming into bud again. And I am very excited. You can see how much earlier they're coming into bud here because they're in the kitchen window compared to my others. And I'm going to be doing an update in the polytunnel for February, probably in the next week or two when I get some time, and show you what's happening, because some of the epiphyllums are coming into bud and things like that, but all the main desert cacti aren't. So these are way ahead of themselves because obviously they're in the window. So then that's the 4 trays that I have here in the window, and I'm going to take you upstairs into my grow room to show you the update on all the other plants that Daz and Edith gave us. Now here I am in my grow room. My little jungle, that's also my office. And the awesome plants here that Daz gave us, the Haworthias, and also the lovely Abysses. Now I can't unfortunately get these out of the window because it's going to be too much hassle when you have a lot of plants on the table. So hopefully you can still see okay. But these are the gorgeous little Abysses symmetricas that Daz gave us, the little seedlings. They're absolutely gorgeous. And some that I actually sowed myself from seed, from Daz's cross-pollinations as well. So these little cuties here, these 2 larger ones, were ones that Daz gave us last year. And they're the ones that he's grown himself. These 3 actually, as you can see there, they're gorgeous. And they're the ones that he's sown himself from his cross-pollinations. Lovely big size to them. And also at the back, these little tiny ones are ones that I sowed myself back in, I think it was 2023, I think it was. And they're also from seeds from Daz and Edith. So they're the ones I sowed myself from Daz's cross-pollination. Oh, they're just gorgeous. And at the back, and these 3 there are the ones that Daz grown himself from his seed. Bigger, obviously, because they were sown a year previous to mine. And then here are the awesome Haworthias that Daz gave me. Also, many he's grown from seed himself too. And this one, first of all, is Retusus Emilae Major crossed with chocolate. And what is amazing is that these Haworthias went a very deep plum colour when they're in the polytunnel because they were getting a lot of direct sun and light. But since they've been in the grow room, I have the grow lights on for a few hours each day. Now it's sort of winter time, and they are in close to a south facing window, so they do get sun when we get the sun, but they've greened up really lovely and healthy, and that's looking really well. This one here, Haworthia matica, variety nigra, and this has actually flowered over the winter, and it's starting to come into flower again. You can just see another flower spike. They're just starting, so that's really, really good news. Haworthia matica, variety nigra, crossed with Pygmaea, also lovely there, look. They're just gorgeous. These Haworthias glisten. When it is sunny and the sun comes through onto this table, the windows on these Haworthias glisten like little diamonds. Absolutely beautiful. And this one, Haworthia, variety Nova Enon, absolutely beautiful there as well. Gorgeous with the lovely sort of white nodules on. It's beautiful compact grower. And here, Haworthia cooperi, cultivar clear jade, beautiful as well. That one also one that really loves to sparkle. And then this one is Haworthia cultivar Edith Star, and this was also flowering over the winter. I cut the flower spike back because it's died off now, and this is very, very special because this particular Haworthia is one that does did a competition to name the Haworthias, and I said Edith Star is a lovely name because his beautiful girlfriend is called Edith, and so happy that Daz has given me one of these because it's extra special, and this is an absolute stunner, beautiful. And here, Haworthia asperula retusa gigantea, again that's beautiful. Look at that, they're doing really well, Daz. And here, Haworthia margaritifera, beautiful. Look at this. Just turn it up so you can see better. Isn't it just beautiful? And here, Haworthia speciality, very, very lovely there. I think I may give these a wee bit. I've been watering these still very lightly over the winter because they're Haworthias, and I've got quite a few in the polytunnel that I do sometimes have to give a wee bit of water to in the winter, even though it's cold in there, because Haworthias sometimes like to grow in the winter with a bit of flowering and things, a bit like with my aloes as well and gasterias. So I have given these a very light watering just to stop them from shriveling. They seem to really like that, and I need to give this a wee bit of water again, I think. Now this one is Haworthia tessellata Fish River. And this actually isn't one from Daz. This is actually from a wonderful friend, Steph. Steph gave me some lovely plants over the summer too. And this is again one that I wanted to overwinter indoors because it's a new one. So that is doing very, very, very well there. And then here, the last one, Haworthia arachnoidea. A lovely big pot of lovely Haworthia arachnoidea there. I might need to pop this on in the spring, give them a bit more space. That's doing really, really well there. So, happy days, as you can see. And also this isn't a Haworthia, it's a Caralluma hesperidium. And this is a part of the Stapelioid type of family. And this is also one Daz and Edith gave us, sort of overwintering here indoors. Got some other sort of Stapelia types as well there. And this is overwintering really well. Also in here. So happy days. So I hope you enjoyed that little update on the awesome plants I got from Daz and Edith at Cactimania. And as I mentioned, do go over and subscribe to their channel if you haven't done already. The links will be up above. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and for lots more tips and tricks, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification bell. Do also check out my website, desertplantsofavalon.com, for lots of growing tips on how to care for many different types of cacti and succulents. I want to wish you all an absolutely fantastic cactus and succulent plant-powered day. And until my next video, bye. Stunners.